Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be continuing my birthday month celebration, doing wedding designs for long nails. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. I started off by putting on a layer of peel base coat from Madam Glam. As you know, I'm doing a nail design every week, so for me to switch out fairly easily, I put on the peel base coat, and on top of that, I put builder gel using nail forms to get the extension. Filed that up, and I'm putting a layer of base coat on top of that. So because the 2 layers of peel off base coat from Madam Glam and not prepping my nail worked so well at removing the extensions that I'm putting on top of it, my file work for this set was not to my liking at all, but I couldn't do the amount of filing that I wanted to do without risking losing the nail, because it would pop right off the peel base coat. So I do have my middle finger that's a little bit crooked, but I guess I got it to where it's pretty okay, but not perfect. So yes, as I mentioned in my part 1 video, Monday the 25th is my wedding anniversary. So in continuation of my birthday celebration, where I'm picking concepts that I would like to do, of course I'm going to add in my wedding, which is why I'm doing a wedding design. Now I also want to put a disclaimer in there, because I listen to the voiceover I did for the last video. I have my air on, so you're going to be hearing that in the background every now and then. I find it annoying, but it is really hot out there. So in saying that, please be sure to stay inside as much as you can and drink lots of water. I do not need my viewers to pass out in this heat, because it is scorching. I drove my car earlier this morning, and my car said it was like 105. So yeah, just be careful out there. So I'm putting on a layer of this Riverwalk from Madam Glam. It covers very well, and because my filing wasn't that great, I was hoping that the polish would level out into the grooves of the nail, so you can't see all of the imperfections. So I like that, because this isn't, I'm usually proud of my filing. In the last video, I mentioned a couple times that I loved how I did my builder application and the filing, and for this set not so much, but we're just gonna work with what I could do with the peel off base coat. So I'm using some French tip striping stickers, and I'm using that to help me form the line, and I'm just going to take my detail brush and fill in any parts in the edges that I need to, and then I'm going to go in with my polygel brush and take some nail cleanser to clean up the French tip into a crisper smile line. And I'm just going to be doing this to each of the nails. So I didn't mention this in my part 1 video, but again, it's my birthday month, so I'm also celebrating other birthdays in July, and I wanted to mention that in my titles I've included 2 channels that have birthdays in July. And for this week coming up, we have Anissa Green's birthday. She is one of my OGs since I've started my channel back in late 2020, and she also does nails, and I like how thorough she is on her work. I just kind of go off on tangents sometimes and talk about some random stuff. I'm not a nail technician. I'm more of like a nail and art enthusiast, so I try to best explain what I'm doing, but I feel like I'm just not good at that. But when you watch her videos, go check her channel out. She's very good at explaining what she's doing, good and bad too. So I know, we all like to show the best side of things, but it's also nice to see what doesn't work. So again, like I said in this video, the peel off base coat works so well that it pops off my nails, and I can't do the best filing job, so it's kind of embarrassing for me, at least, to present to you guys these tips. And if you look closely, you can see little dunes in those tips because I'm so afraid to do a good filing and have them pop off, because I've already had one of the nails pop off when I was trying to file. But yeah, check her out. I love her designs. I love her content. We do talk off YouTube sometimes, and it's always a pleasant and supportive conversation, as we're both new channels starting out. So yeah, definitely check out Anissa Green and wish her a happy birthday. It's coming up this week, so I am putting a layer of top coat, and I am going to be doing some kind of it's not scroll work, but some line work on here. I'm using Madam Glam's black gel paint, which I really love using since I've gotten it. Normally I would just use a regular black gel polish, but it tries to level out, and it's not as thick in consistency as I'd like it. So I do like using this because, as you can see here, I put on a quick line and it stays how you lay it down. So I definitely would recommend getting paints for doing line work. So again, as I mentioned in the part 1 video, I'm just arbitrarily drawing lines on my nails, and so there's no real rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to make it look pretty, and I definitely feel like that is key to making a good nail design. I think sometimes when there's too much thought and planning into it, it just the artistic moment is kind of left out of the design, and then I feel that maybe the pressure kind of builds up to where maybe you don't execute your thoughts as good as it would if it just came out organically. So yeah, I'm pretty much doing the same thing that I did on my short nails, but since these are longer and I have more nail estate to work with, I get to expand on my design like you see here. On my ring finger, I'm going to be doing some curvy design that I'm going to adorn with rhinestones and caviar beads. So I'm looking forward to having you guys take a look at that, because this ring finger actually is my favorite nail of the set. And of course it never starts out looking like much, which can be a little discouraging sometimes, but you just have to be patient and tie stuff together. One thing I didn't mention in the part 1 video is that anytime I have flaws in my nails, like I said, the nails were stained, so the first thing I think of, what's the best way to cover it with a design. So sometimes you'll have driving forces like that dictate how you do your design anyway. So yeah, definitely just be aware of every aspect of your nails and the design you want to put, and then you're just going to find that it comes out very simple. Again, for me, starting off gets a little discouraging just because I don't know where to start. And then once I just pick a spot, you know, the rest of it just ends up getting answered and ends up being easier to just finish the design. Like I said, for example, on this thumbnail, I started on this side. So I know at least on the index finger, I don't like to repeat designs. So I know on my index finger, I'm going to be picking a different spot to draw on, and definitely a different formation of line work that I'm going to be doing. So I am applying the cat's eye as like a partial fill-in for these petals. And I'm just trying to use the magnet to bring out the shine. You might see in parts of my video where you can see the magnet in action. Sometimes it's hard to catch, but when you see what I'm talking about, you just want to manipulate that metal in there to where you get a nice reflective shine from at least the main angle. And the main angle is just looking from above down onto your nail. If you want to move the metals off to the side, then you're going to move it off to the side, but I like to have those metals shine at the typical vantage point, which is just straight on. This definitely seems like a lot, at least my talking right now. I feel like I've been rambling on for a lot. This is a longer video than I would like. It is getting late too, and I just want to pass out. It's been a trying week, you guys. Like, I really appreciate your support and the time you're taking to view this. And if you're still with me now, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a trying week. You know, I have 2 sick family members, and it's more sick than I would like for them to be. So I'm kind of in the middle of taking care of that. And then I have my anniversary that is just gonna be a quiet one this year because of you know, my family members being sick as they are. So it's a little disappointing, but I'd rather focus on health first. So you know, I have no problems with just doing these nails because like I said in the past, like, this definitely makes my days better. Just designing nails, doing these videos. I don't like to have my voice crack every now and then, and I normally do that when I'm tired. But aside from that fact, I love doing these voiceovers because I feel like I'm able to imagine that I'm talking straight to you guys and not just to this camera or phone, actually. So I definitely am grateful for this thing that I'm doing here. You know, it's still, I've been in for a couple of years, but it's still new to me, and it's definitely such a strange animal compared to just your regular day-to-day for someone that's not trying to do a channel. But it's been very fun and rewarding, and the best part is the connection that I'm making to you guys out there. You know, when things get tough, especially with, you know, sicknesses and everything else going left and right, and things are moving way too fast. I mean, we're already like in the middle of summer, and it just, you know, in a blink of an eye, and I'm like, how did I get here? But you know, it's always great to have that calm, and this is it, doing this channel with you guys. So I'm just adorning now. This is probably my favorite, like I said, my favorite nail. I did happen to have some extra rhinestones lying around. In my part 1 video, I mentioned that I was trying to restock my rhinestones. However, there was a shipping delivery issue. So this whole concept and design was redone from scratch. I had my initial idea of recreating my wedding nails, and of course, you know, that wouldn't work because I did glass nails adorned with rhinestones, and if you don't have rhinestones, how are you gonna make that work? So, but I definitely love what I did here. I don't use those shaped rhinestones much. It looks like a lightning bolt or like a swirly S rhinestone, and I like how it all worked out. I'm not a nail tech, but I feel like that this nail here looks like it was designed by an official nail tech. What I do is just for myself. I definitely appreciate the work that a nail tech does. I know I've done my own nails because I don't like to pay that much for a nail tech. But that's not to discredit the fact that they are the best people to go to for your nail designs. So it's nice if you can do it yourself, but if you want it done right, you should probably see them. So yeah, I'm just still trying to do this one nail, and apologize for getting off frame. So that's what I mean by like, I used to put markers in my last video. I said that I've been pretty good at staying within frame, but clearly I haven't in this video. But that's right, because you always can skip to the end and see the end result. I personally like to see the placement of the rhinestones, so it kind of sucks for me that I'm, you know, when I watch these back and I'm like, oh, I'm out of frame. So, but yeah. What else? Next week is the last week of my birthday month celebration. So, I do have an idea coming up, and I hope that Amazon resends what I ordered in time to make the next set. And you know, I love my bling, so I can tell you that it's going to be very blingy. I'm not too sure what I should do on the short nails. I try to make it to where people that don't use gels can do it too, and rhinestones are definitely not an easy thing to do with regular lacquer polish, so I'm just gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. But anyway, here's the end result. This is a close-up. Look at this look. I mean, I was thinking wedding nails, and I would definitely rock these as wedding nails. It's like giving me, you know, it kind of looks like feathers, not petals, but it's really nice and clean and elegant. I definitely would rock these wedding nails. And I'm going to do a close-up of my favorite nail because I'm obsessed. I love the mixture of rhinestones and caviar beads. The caviar beads that I lined along the rhinestones was definitely a great touch. I really do like that. But yeah, so check out Anissa Green's channel again. It's her birthday coming up. And thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next time when I continue the celebration of my birthday month. Thanks. Bye.